Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the English Learning Podcast channel. I'm Shanto, your host, and joining me today is Sarah, our co-host.
Hi everyone. We're so happy to have you with us today. In this episode, we're going to discuss a topic that affects so many people: why I can't focus and how to improve it.
Focus is such an important skill in today's fast-paced world, but it's something that many of us struggle with. The good news is that there are ways to overcome these challenges and boost your concentration.
That's right. So, let's dive into some common reasons people can't focus, and more importantly, the solutions to improve it.
One of the biggest reasons people struggle to focus is because of constant distractions. Whether it's the endless buzz of social media notifications, a cluttered and disorganized workspace, or even noise and activity in your surroundings, distractions make it challenging to stay on task.
Absolutely. In today's digital age, it's tough to avoid these interruptions. For instance, your phone might light up with notifications every 5 minutes, pulling your attention away from what you're doing. Even visual distractions, like a messy desk or unnecessary tabs open on your computer, can keep your brain from focusing effectively.
The good news is there are practical ways to tackle this. First, identify your most common distractions. Is it your phone? Try turning off unnecessary notifications, setting it to silent, or even putting it in another room while you work. If social media is your biggest distraction, consider using apps like Focus at Will, Freedom, or Stay Focused to block certain sites during your work sessions.
And don't overlook your physical environment. A cluttered workspace can be surprisingly distracting, even if you don't realize it. Spend a few minutes each day tidying up your desk. Make sure you only have the tools and items you need for the task at hand. A clean and organized environment can do wonders for your ability to concentrate.
Another powerful method is the Pomodoro technique. This involves working in focused intervals, such as 25 minutes of work followed by a 5-minute break. By breaking your work into smaller chunks, you avoid burnout and give your brain the rest it needs to stay sharp.
That's a fantastic tip. And during those short breaks, make sure to step away from screens. Do something refreshing, like stretching, grabbing a drink of water, or even taking a quick walk. This not only recharges your brain, but also helps reduce eye strain and physical fatigue.
It's all about creating a distraction-free zone where your mind can fully concentrate. Remember, it's okay to experiment with different strategies until you find what works best for you. With the right adjustments, you can take control of your focus and maximize your productivity.
Another common issue people face when focusing is not having clear goals. If you're unsure what you're working toward, it's easy to feel scattered and unmotivated. Without direction, your brain struggles to prioritize and allocate energy effectively.
That's true. When your objectives are vague, like saying, "I want to study" or "I'll get some work done," it becomes difficult to gauge progress or even know where to start. This lack of clarity can lead to procrastination or jumping between tasks without completing anything meaningful.
The solution is to set clear, specific, and measurable goals. For instance, instead of saying, "I want to work out," say, "I will do 30 minutes of cardio and 10 minutes of stretching." This gives you a concrete target to aim for, making it easier to stay on track.
Another effective strategy is to break down larger tasks into smaller, actionable steps. For example, if your goal is to write a research paper, don't just think of it as one huge task. Break it into smaller steps like researching, outlining, writing the introduction, and so on. Tackling these bite-sized pieces helps reduce overwhelm and creates a clear path forward.
Prioritization is key, too. Not all tasks are equally important, so start by focusing on the ones that have the biggest impact. One effective method is the Eisenhower matrix, which helps you categorize tasks into urgent and important, not urgent but important, and so on. This ensures that you're spending your energy on what truly matters.
Another tip is to write down your goals and tasks. Keeping a to-do list or using productivity tools like Trello, Notion, or a simple notebook can help you stay organized and visually track your progress. Seeing tasks get checked off gives you a sense of accomplishment and motivates you to keep going.
And don't forget to set deadlines, even for smaller tasks. A sense of urgency can help you stay focused and prevent procrastination. For example, if your goal is to review vocabulary, set a timer and commit to finishing within a specific time frame.
Finally, review your goals regularly. At the end of the day or week, reflect on what you've achieved and what needs more attention. This helps you stay aligned with your priorities and make adjustments as needed.
By setting clear, actionable goals and managing your priorities, you'll find it much easier to focus and stay productive. It's all about giving your brain a clear roadmap to follow.
Fatigue is one of the biggest barriers to maintaining focus. When you're tired, it's not just your body that feels drained. Your brain struggles to stay alert, making it much harder to be productive or think clearly.
Absolutely. Fatigue can stem from various causes, like lack of sleep, poor nutrition, or even high stress levels. Regardless of the source, low energy levels can quickly derail your ability to concentrate and get things done.
The first step to overcoming fatigue is to prioritize your sleep. Quality rest is essential for mental and physical recovery. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night and try to stick to a consistent schedule, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock and ensures you wake up feeling refreshed.
Nutrition is another critical factor. Your brain needs fuel to function at its best, so eating a balanced diet is key. Focus on meals that include plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and protein. Avoid heavy, processed foods that can leave you feeling sluggish. And don't underestimate the importance of hydration. Sometimes, feeling tired is simply a sign that your body needs more water.
Regular exercise is also a fantastic way to boost your energy and focus. Even a short walk or a few minutes of stretching can increase blood flow to your brain, clear your mind, and improve your mood. If possible, try to incorporate moderate physical activity into your daily routine, like yoga, cycling, or jogging.
Another tip is to listen to your body's natural rhythms. If you know you're most energetic in the morning, schedule your most demanding tasks during that time. Save less intense activities for when your energy dips later in the day.
Don't forget about breaks, too. Taking regular breaks throughout your workday can prevent burnout and help you stay focused. Even a 5-minute pause to stretch, step outside, or do a quick mindfulness exercise can make a big difference.
Finally, avoid overloading yourself with caffeine. While a cup of coffee or tea can give you a temporary energy boost, relying too heavily on caffeine can lead to crashes later on. Balance it with healthy habits to maintain steady energy levels.
By focusing on quality sleep, balanced nutrition, regular exercise, and stress management, you can overcome fatigue and significantly improve your ability to concentrate. It's all about taking care of your body and mind so they can work together effectively.
Let's learn some vocabulary related to today's topic.
The first word is cluttered. Cluttered is an adjective that means untidy, not organized, and covered with a lot of things. For example, the floor is cluttered with hoses, tools, and buckets. The second word is interruptions. Interruptions is a noun that means an occasion when someone or something stops something from happening for a short period. For example, I worked all morning without interruption. The third word is fatigue. Fatigue is a noun that means extreme tiredness. For example, she was suffering from fatigue. The fourth word is scattered. Scattered is an adjective that means covering a wide area. For example, my family is scattered all over the world. The fifth word is aligned. Aligned is an adjective that means the same as or similar to something else. For example, our business model will become more aligned with the needs of our customers.
A lot of people fall into the trap of multitasking, believing it's the key to getting more done. But in reality, juggling multiple tasks at once often leads to feeling overwhelmed and reduces your ability to focus effectively.
That's right. When you split your attention across several tasks, you're not truly focusing on any of them. This not only slows down your progress but can also increase errors and leave you feeling frustrated and mentally drained.
The solution: focus on one thing at a time. Start by creating a to-do list that organizes your tasks by priority. Break large projects into smaller, manageable steps, and work through them sequentially. This approach not only reduces overwhelm, but also allows you to give your full attention to each task.
A great method to stay focused is time blocking. Assign specific time slots for each task on your list and stick to your schedule. This helps you concentrate fully on the task at hand while ensuring you make steady progress throughout the day.
And don't be afraid to delegate or postpone less urgent tasks. It's okay to say no to additional responsibilities, especially when you're already feeling overwhelmed. Protecting your mental and emotional well-being is just as important as meeting deadlines.
Lastly, practice mindfulness techniques to stay present. When you feel overwhelmed, take a moment to pause. Breathe deeply, and remind yourself to focus on the task in front of you. One step at a time is all it takes to make progress.
By focusing on single tasking, organizing your priorities, and setting boundaries, you can manage overwhelm and work more effectively. Remember, quality beats quantity when it comes to achieving your goals.
A big reason why many of us struggle to focus is that we just aren't interested in what we're doing. Without genuine motivation, it's all too easy for our minds to wander and procrastination to set in.
That's so true. Tasks that feel boring or irrelevant can drain your energy, making it even harder to concentrate.
One way to tackle this is by finding ways to make the task more engaging. For example, gamify your work by setting a timer and challenging yourself to complete as much as possible before the time runs out. This creates a sense of urgency and can make even mundane tasks feel more exciting.
And don't forget to reward yourself. Give yourself a small treat, like a short break, a favorite snack, or a quick scroll through social media, after completing a challenging task. Associating work with positive reinforcement can help boost your motivation over time.
If possible, try to customize the task to make it more enjoyable. For example, if you need to write a report, experiment with using a colorful or creative format. Small changes like these can make the process more enjoyable.
Lastly, break the task into smaller, manageable parts and start with something simple. Sometimes, taking the first step is all you need to spark momentum and build interest.
Motivation often comes from action, not the other way around. By taking small steps and finding ways to make the work more engaging, you can overcome boredom and keep yourself focused.
Remember, staying motivated isn't always easy, but with the right mindset and strategies, you can turn even the dullest tasks into opportunities for progress and growth. Finally, let's talk about stress and mental overload, two major obstacles to focus on. When your mind is preoccupied with worries or overburdened with responsibilities, it's almost impossible to stay present and productive.
Absolutely. Stress not only affects your emotional well-being but also clouds your thinking and reduces your ability to concentrate.
One effective way to manage this is by practicing relaxation techniques. Deep breathing exercises, for instance, can help calm your nervous system in just a few minutes. You can try inhaling for 4 counts, holding your breath for 4 counts, and exhaling for 4 counts.
Meditation and mindfulness exercises are also powerful tools. Even spending 5 to 10 minutes focusing on your breath or doing a guided meditation can help you clear your mind and reset your focus.
Another important tip is to take regular breaks. Working for long hours without resting can lead to mental fatigue, which worsens stress. Use strategies like the Pomodoro technique to structure your day with built-in rest periods.
And don't underestimate the power of physical activity. A short walk, some stretching, or even a quick workout can reduce stress and refresh your mind. Exercise helps release endorphins, which improve mood and energy levels.
It's also helpful to set realistic expectations for yourself. If you're feeling overwhelmed, break your tasks into smaller steps and tackle them one at a time. This approach makes your workload feel more manageable.
Remember, managing stress is just as important as managing your tasks. A calm and clear mind is the foundation for effective focus and productivity.
By taking care of your mental health and creating space to recharge, you'll not only improve your focus, but also enhance your overall well-being. Let's learn some vocabulary related to today's topic.
The first word is overwhelm. Overwhelm is an adjective that means to defeat someone or something by using a lot of force. For example, government troops have overwhelmed the rebels and seized control of the capital. The second word is delegate. Delegate is a verb that means a person chosen or elected by a group to speak, vote, etc. for them, especially at a meeting. For example, each union elects several delegates to the annual conference. The third word is irrelevant. Irrelevant is an adjective that means not related to what is being discussed or considered and therefore not important. For example, these documents are largely irrelevant to the present investigation. The fourth word is gamify. Gamify is a verb that means to make an activity more like a game in order to make it more interesting or enjoyable. For example, it is impossible to gamify a business operation without first discussing the company values. The fifth word is mundane. Mundane is an adjective that means very ordinary and therefore not interesting. For example, mundane matters such as paying bills and shopping for food do not interest her.
So, those are some common reasons why people struggle to focus and how to address them.
Remember, improving focus takes time and consistent effort. So be patient with yourself and try out these strategies.
Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and share it with friends who might find it helpful.
Stay tuned for more tips and advice in our next episode. Until then, stay focused and take care.
Bye.
Bye.